Hi. Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi. Ooh, shut up, Sean. Hair flip. Hi. Happy birthday, Sonya, girl. Happy birthday. I had to tag it, girl. I had to tag it for you. Sonya, my birthday is coming. Okay, Virgo season. Um, September 20th is my birthday. So, if y'all having birthdays, good for y'all. Okay, but if you're gonna come over here and say it's your birthday before the 20th of the September, I'm gonna need you to say happy birthday to me too. Okay, because this is about me. Okay. Now I'm gonna let you have this day. Shout out to you, Sonya. Shout out to you, girl. But my birthday's coming. So we really only care about mine. So but happy birthday to you, girl. Happy birthday to Sonya. She's been over here for a very long time. Shout out to her. We love her. Happy 50th birthday, girl. It just gets better, don't it? It just gets better. So September 3rd, Courtney. Do I need to put you on timeout? Do you need 300 seconds? I don't see nothing about Sean in this. The only other birthday next month that matters besides mine is Beyonce. Okay? So, shout out to Courtney Ward for her birthday being on the 3rd. Mine's is 17 days later. So, we got to get on that. That's what we got to be worried about. Because, because I know some of y'all are asking for my P.O. box and whatnot. Mine, if you have, you can put it in the chat. Shout out to Melanated and Tatter. She said mine's the 23rd. And so is my FC, is my favorite cousin. Shout out to my FC. Hers is too. What does this have to do with me? I love you, girl. And you sent me a painting. But girl, you skip my whole birthday to talk about yours. Wait a minute. Hold up. Now you my girl and everything. Shout out to you and your husband. But girl, hold on. What's 3 days before that? Yeah, acknowledge it. So I'm gonna need everybody to acknowledge absolute happy birthday to all the people whose birthdays it is. Hello, everyone. Hello, Taniqua, Islands, Antoinette, Coco, Rennie, my girl, simplistic. Everybody, hi, Tip West in the building. Hi, Tip West, Danny, too persuasive. Period. Sherry. Period. Hi everyone. Nikki, girl. Happy birthday, as Sonya. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. It says, LaCrystal says that's my baby's birthday, the 17th. Ooh, what that got to do with me? Ooh, mine's the 20th. Ooh, what's this got to do with me, LaCrystal? Girl, shout out to your baby, but so. Girl, shout out to your baby and shout out to the 17th and happy birthday to your baby on the 17th. But still at the same time, girl, so girl, mine's 3 days later. No tea, no shade. But girl, okay. Shout out to your baby girl. On the 17th. We don't care. We don't care because you forgot about me. Girl. Now we want to care about your baby, but we can't care about your baby if you can't care about me. How you just gonna put it here to talk about this? Girl, shout out to your baby. The 17th was a wonderful day. Shout out to your baby, girl. Girl. Like, but girl, what about me? I'm about to leave. Look. She talked about Lily talked about my wedding anniversary is on the 6th. What the fuck does this got to do with the 20th? I think I should just leave. I really don't have time for this. I'll go back and work out. I end it. My workout for this bullshit. We can talk about Burger Lizzo. We can talk about her later. Cause y'all tried, oh, my sisters is on the phone. What does this got to do with me? This is more like it. Shout out to your son, girl. Wait a minute, what's this got to do with? Well, hold on. Look, I'm going to wedding anniversaries. Aaliyah, September 20th. My daughter's happy birthday to her on my day. I don't know. I'm not feeling this. I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave. I'm gonna have to look her talk about my brother. RB and Nene. Talk about my brothers on the 6th. Girl, happy birthday to him. My God. Tell him I said happy birthday. My birthday tomorrow. Mary Oaks. Lord, what's this got to do with me? It's a goddamn shame. None of this got to do with me. My aunt's on the 2nd. Okay, let me start my show. Cause no, I'm not about to do this show. Shout out to Nikki. Sean, every day is your day on my calendar. Nikki, you made me this. Nikki girl, I love you, Nikki girl. My God. My God. Shout out to Melody. My daughter make 15 on the 7th flip. What does this have to do with me? Do you need 30 seconds to tell me? Because Melody, girl, I really don't want to hear nothing about nobody else's day and stuff. I really don't, because I am. I am upset. I really don't want to hear nothing about nobody else's day. I really don't care. My God, y'all saying nothing about me. I'm not coming on here my birthday. I'm not, since y'all don't care. Something fucking sense. Let's get into these topics. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. The president done fell asleep. He dead. Shout out to Baby Shay. September is National Shot. Thank you. That is more like it. Yes. This is what I like to see in my life. Tiff, we know. Your birthday on the 20th, we know. On March 20th, we know. Tiff, please don't make this about you again. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Okay, so the president done fell asleep. Nah, he done heard nothing. He just done sat over there and agreed to all type of shit. Don't even know what the fuck the discussion was. Don't know what it signed or nothing. Just over here fucking sleep. Now Trump would never. Okay? Now he'll do a lot of shit, but he ain't gonna do this. You sitting here whole fucking sleep. Now I said, now he would have been wrong as hell if he would have clapped or something to woke his old ass up. Now Biden, we might have to sit down and talk to you because what's wrong with you? Is you all right? Because you giving, if you get COVID, it's over with. That's what you're giving. You're giving that if you got COVID, that's it. That Condoleezza, not Condoleezza, Lord, I say Condoleezza. That the Indian lady, since she don't want to say she black, since most of y'all say she ain't black, that she is Indian, she is Native American. So it's gonna be her. It's gonna be We Did It Joe. We Did It Joe. It's gonna be president. It's gonna be we're gonna get our first woman. Now we're gonna get our first woman by the fault, Lord. If get it together. Now get him. You should have some Robitussin and some sleep and some coffee before you done came to this shit. Wrong with shit. I said I know he ain't sitting here fucking sleep. Wake your white ass up. So what I'm trying to send bombs and shit over here now. They talking about we gotta leave by the 31st or else. All this shit because you sleep. My God. Y'all need to figure all this bullshit out. Do I need to send my children to school if they about to send missiles and shit over here? Do they need to just stay at home with me? Because what the fuck is going on? Y'all done stuffed that plane with all these could be people that's over here for safety. Or could be these people came over here to kill us. Y'all just let the whole plane flow like if I was a pilot, I'd be like, hell no. Did y'all hear about that plane with them refugees and all of them just boarded the motherfucking plane? Oh, hell no. Nah. Now, I don't understand how that plane didn't go down, but the Leah plane went down because it was overweight. But y'all sitting there with 5,200 people on one plane and it made it. I said, well, what happened to Aaliyah? Wasn't it overweight? Wasn't it too much on there? But y'all can fly with a small city on a flight and make it? But Aaliyah couldn't make it from the Bahamas. I'm just like, oh, okay. It's all type of shit going on in the world. Craig. Okay? But our president sitting over there asleep. He don't even know what happened. This man is sitting here talking to somebody unconscious. Sitting here talking to himself. Look at this stupid shit. Look. Look.
And the Jewish and democratic state of Israel, both of us who seek to do good and need to be strong, both of us who are yet another chapter.
Look, he got that thing on the back of his head and everything. He is a real Jewish person. So, look, Joe, that's very racist to fall asleep while this Jewish man is sitting here talking after they own every fucking thing over here. But you falling asleep doing important shit. Now, what this man with this thing on the back of his head say? My goodness. He wasn't sitting there fucking praying. No, he wasn't. Girl, that is sleep all in his eyes. Girl, that was a good power nap. Girl. Old people at church, period. He don't know what's going on in the world. I'm like, how you sleep? So you sitting here whole fucking sleep. That's it. We ain't not expecting you sleep. Shout out to my boo Yvette. She said it's September way on you horse. Period, baby. Period. Thank you, man. Thank you for the check out. Thank you. Here, thank you for all the donations. And so, but he motherfucking tried it, girl. I said, I know he was not asleep. Wake your white ass up. Little Obama had went to sleep. My goodness. That's kind of racist to be sitting there asleep while this Jewish man talk like you can fuck here, but he got a sack. As he could buy and sell y'all. So shout out to the president that will sleep. And if he get COVID, it don't look good. If he get COVID. If this is where his health is at, so he falling to fucking sleep on national TV. How could you even fall asleep on national TV? I'm like, what is wrong with him? My goodness. His wife, she needs to stop nagging him. Girl. Yep, I'm blaming her. Absolutely. Moving right along. So, look, this white boy done sat down with this black boy and they exchanged words. Let's get into it.
Answer your question.
Answer my question. Since you're so I'm from Ferguson. I answer. How many people in your neighborhood dress like you? How many rap videos have you watched?
Talk. Hurry up.
Exactly. Culture. That's what I am. I lived it. They're rapping about my lifestyle. You a fucking joke. And you trying to vulture from it. How many people in your neighborhood dress like that?
I love it.
So tough.
How many people were bust down Cuban links?
What?
Since you're so
I'm from Ferguson. I answer. How many people in your neighborhood dress
Shout out
like
to
you?
Melody.
How many rap videos have you watched? Exactly.
So, girl. So Jake Paul and Tyrone Woodley, girl. This is Tyrone Woodley. They are about to do, they about to box. They have a match coming up, and this is them having a discussion. So I loved everything about this discussion. Shout out to Melody Montana for the super chat. Thank you, sweetie. I really appreciate it. So let's get into this. So Jake Paul sitting here with all these motherfucking chains on, sitting here giving us look, hold on, let me put it on so
culture. That's what I
okay. So Jake Paul said Jake Paul is like, wait, he's going off script. No, he ain't going off script. Wait, what happened? Absolutely, let's get into it. So Jake Paul and Woodley done sat down to have a conversation. And in this conversation, Woodley points out some very key components that I feel like I like this type of reel. You know, some people can't deal with these type of teaching speech. But he's like letting Jake Paul know, like everything that you're representing right now, the clothes, the chains, the this, the that, this rock star lifestyle, all of these black artists that you're always working with, shout out to Shanny, these black artists that you be having perform for you or be at their concerts or they be at your house or shit like this, blah blah blah. Like, what hood are you from again? Why you got them chains on? Who in your neighborhood dresses like you? Oh, nobody. So yeah, here flip. So yeah, you're a culture fucking vulture. That's why he got stuck, because he's never been questioned about anything like this. You know, especially on a public scale. You know, so where he's been questioned, why do you dress how you dress? Why do you act how you act? Why do you feel like you so tough because you done got into some, like, literally with a referee type of motherfucking fights, bitch? Because if you came in the motherfucking hood and you ran up on any one of us, we'll beat your motherfucking ass. Ain't no referee there to let us know. Ain't no gloves had on, bitch. But you think you so bad. What hood you went into beating up niggas? Jake Paul. Yeah, what hood you done been into and it straight up mollywhopping niggas? None, right? Yeah, we thought so. Even when you grew up, bitch, you weren't even fighting the people at your school. Yeah, white boy. You weren't even beating nobody ass around your neighborhood, ho. Whenever the fuck you get through. So just because you can step in a ring and do a sport, because that's what it is, ho, because you ain't seeing none of us on the street. You ain't seeing none of us on the street, white boy. Like, yeah, you ain't seeing none of us on the street, bitch. Like, that's one thing that you're not doing. So, like he said, what hood have you been in lately running up on people? Oh, you haven't. Whenever in your life have you stepped in a Watts or a motherfucking Bed-Stuy or a motherfucking Atlanta or a motherfucking Chicago, bitch, and beat a nigga ass? Oh, you ain't never did none of that, right? Oh, you haven't. Sit your punk ass down. Because you can walk through none of the neighborhoods that I grew up in wearing what you wearing, homie. Not even on no gang shit. We'll rip all that shit off your motherfucking neck, ho, whenever the fuck you get through. Yeah, you're going to have to fight to keep those chains on, player, whenever you get through. So, yeah, you needed to be checked, bitch, because that's what you are. Stop thinking that that ring is real life, because it's not. That's why hands are registered, bitch. Know that. So it's just like, ugh. Like, you fucking tried it. You are a loser. You are fucking trash. A gimmick. A motherfucking gimmick. You're a Lizzo with boxing gloves on, bitch. Whenever you get through. You're a Little Nas Hex with boxing gloves on, bitch. Whenever you get through.
I am. I lived it. They're rapping about my lifestyle. You a fucking joke. And you trying to boast from
The softest
how many
thing
people in your neighborhood dress like that? Tell me.
So tough.
How many people were bust down Cuban links?
Since you're
answer
so
my question.
Since you're so
I'm from Ferguson. I answer. How many people in your neighborhood dress like you? How many rap videos have you watched?
Period.
Exactly.
Right. Talk, bitch. Like, no, don't trip up, ho. What's up?
About my lifestyle. You a fucking joke. And you trying to vulture from
joke.
How many people in your neighborhood dress like that?
Vulture.
So tough. How many people
he is tough, bitch, compared to you, ho? I am tough, ho. Like, whenever you get through, bitch, like, how are you gangster? Because you got some tattoos? What, because you done sexually assaulted some hoes, allegedly? Like, fuck are you talking about? What makes you so gangster? Who jumped up and got popped, ho? Like, yeah, you ain't never shot nobody, no type of shit like that. All you did was go into some woods and fake that it was somebody out there that hung themselves. That's the closest you done got to death, bitch. And that wasn't even real, ho.
Let me answer your question. Answer my question. Since you're so I'm from Ferguson. I answer. How many people in your neighborhood dress like you? How many rap videos have you watched?
Hurry up. Hurry up.
Exactly.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Culture.
Yeah.
That's what I am.
Yeah.
I lived it.
What's up,
They're rapping about my lifestyle.
Period.
You a fucking joke.
A joke, a fucking fraud, a culture motherfucking vulture, bitch. Like whenever you get through, you ain't hanging in no hoods. Yeah, you're not. You absolutely aren't. You ain't driving nowhere through these type of neighborhoods, bitch. You the type that wants the lifestyle, like meaning due to perception, want people to look at you one type of way, but in real life, you're a whole complete different type of way, bitch. You're a suburban raised ass hoe, and that's exactly where you live at, bitch. Get with it or get lost, hoe. Don't get that boxing ring confused with real life. In real life, you ain't laid out a soul. In real life, you ain't beat up nobody, especially black hoe. Whenever the fuck you get through, here, flip. Tired of you basic bitches. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty fly for a white guy. Face assholes. Just be white. Like, just isn't that great? Isn't it fun? Like, oh my God. Stop trying to make what we are as cool, bitch. It's not, especially when we getting pulled over and shot, bitch. No white people walk around and talk about no Bob Floyd. No Roger Floyd, ho. You white motherfuckers be real safe. I'm just saying. I'm not talking to all people, white people in general. I'm just saying. So a lot of you culture vulture ass bitches that surround yourselves with a bunch of black people, and then you feel like you're down and in the burbs and motherfucking apartments in the sky type shit. No, come down to ground level, ho. Let's see what you really about. Let's see what neighborhoods you really roam. Let's see how you really fuck with our community, ho. Fuck is you talking about, bitch? I'm sick of these weak ass hoes. Ugh. Like, it's gross. Just be you. Be white. That's how you got all your followers. That's why you're more relevant than us. That's why you matter more than black people that are doing the same thing that you're doing, that deserve the same support, the same sponsors, and would do better with the situation. But you hoes use your privilege to defy and do all type of shit and rebel against, but it works for you because you have privilege, ho. No different than a Justin Bieber. How he runs around and do all this fuck shit, but he's still loved in the door because at the end of the day, he's still white. Just keeping it real. He's still going to be able to get away with no matter whatever he does, he's going to get away with it. He's going to be just fine. Although he's sitting with dreads and videos and all his music surrounding himself with a bunch of black people, but he don't have to deal with what we deal with. He walks right along with his white wife and, you know, all of that shit just fine. Black people can do half the shit Justin Bieber did. Black people can do half the shit Jake Paul has done. He's still on YouTube. He still got channels. Are you kidding me? All the shit that he done? But let us do half of that. Let us sit on here and cuss the bitch out. Our channel's getting removed. You know, and shit like that. But they get to go in the woods and pretend like it's dead bodies out there. Somebody that literally hung themselves out there and record it. And they just get demonetized for 30 days. But we just gone. Poof, gone. And our shit is major. Like, I mean, we don't do even nothing close to the shit that a Jake Paul does. But we do anything that raises any type of suspicion to just get rid of us. I don't understand why us as black creators, we are so disposable. But these hoes get chance after chance after chance. James Charles sending minors nudes. Chance after chance after chance. Hair flip. The shit's annoying. Treat us all the same. That's all I'm saying. Hair flip. Tired of him getting like people like Jake Paul. They get to walk around and do all this shit, act this way, walk this walk, talk this talk. But we have to reap the repercussions. He doing the same shit we doing. Why he ain't getting the same treatment? Moving right along. So, yeah. Tried it. Ugh. Oh Lord, 6ix9ine got beat up at the mall. Y'all look.
Niggas just fuck this nigga up, nigga. And niggas just fuck this nigga up. Yo, alright, so what's up? So run it back, nigga. You already got it, nigga. Alright, and you got fucked up, nigga. What you want to do? You got fucked up, nigga. Hey, come on, yo, run the cameras back. This nigga just got fucked up, nigga. We gonna pull a cop. Nah, he popped first. Let's go. Yo, fuck my dick, nigga.
Okay, so this is the person right here who he fought. Okay. 6ix9ine saying that you got fucked up, nigga. He's saying all this shit about him, right? So he looks fine. If it is 3 of them. So it's 6ix9ine and 6ix9ine's with 2 people. Okay. So it's 6ix9ine and 3 people, or 2 people, my fault. 6ix9ine being 1 makes 3. And then it's just this young man. So, you know, you can see the disshuffling to something clearly happened. And 6ix9ine is claiming that there was a physical altercation, that they just whooped his ass, that they just beat him up, pretty much. And look at him. I'm still pretty. Cause what's T? His mask even still on. I'm like, yeah, it don't look like he got his ass whooped to me. He not limping. He not doing. He's following you with the camera. He seems fine. He's either all you motherfuckers is weak, cause I break a bones. I get into a fight. I want a motherfucker to know you got beat up. Mm-hmm. And you be like, I got my ones in, but your leg broke, ho. Ain't no nigga sitting here no arm cast about to make me feel no type of way, and I'm the reason they got the cast on. Like, are you trying for your other arm? Like, is that what we're doing? Cause I will sling you around in that cast, bitch. Don't play with me. So, yeah. So if he got beat up, it doesn't look like it. I mean, at least if he got beat down, like hit all in the face and shit, his mask would at least be off or bleeding, clothes torn, something. So what do you mean that all of you did you at least pinch the bitch? Because I mean, I don't get it. He doesn't look beat up to me. So I'm gonna let you guys be the judge, but from what I see, I don't see this person getting his ass beat.
Fact. And niggas just fuck this nigga up, nigga. And niggas just fuck this nigga up. Yo, alright, so
He said 3 niggas, you hear him.
So run it back, nigga. You already got it, nigga. Alright, you got fucked up, nigga.
He's still trying to fight him. Like,
yo, run the cameras back. This nigga just got fucked up, nigga.
why are you walking away saying this? Like, I really don't understand it. Like, one, you're walking away saying this. 2, the person that you swapping down just got his ass beat is still encountering you, trying to fight you still. So clearly he ain't scared of you or the 2 dudes that you with. So I mean, clearly y'all ain't buy shit. I'm just, So yeah, and you're walking away stating this. So who's scary here? Who's the bitch in this equation? Because I would have propped my phone up on something and went toe to toe with a bitch. Like, okay, since you want to be content, who we about to tear this motherfucker so up? Oh, we absolutely are. Absolutely. We about to tear this motherfucker so up, bitch. And I'm still buying the shit that I came in here to get. What the fuck is you talking about? Yeah. So, yeah, you tried it. So, yeah, we would have tore that store up. Absolutely. You're not about to be following me and shit. And it couldn't be his security with him, because if it's security with him, they would have took care of the situation. They would have made sure that the young man still wasn't approaching, and stuff like that. So obviously he was with like friends or something. I don't know. But security would have checked the situation. This isn't what you do as security. You let somebody pursue, your artist, like, no. You don't get to pursue this person. Like, back the fuck up. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna take care of this motherfucker. Y'all get him secure at the vehicle. Y'all let me know when y'all in the vehicle, and then call me. Then I come to the vehicle, because this motherfucker's trying it. So I mean, but yeah, this was weird. And 6ix9ine, nobody likes you. Absolutely not. I thought that she was like the greatest rapper alive. You came out, you got that Nicki feature, motherfucker couldn't tell you shit. What happened to all that? Absolutely. Yeah, you're gross. So shout out to 6ix9ine for being a bitch. And walking away once again from another fight. 6ix9ine, keep it up, and we're gonna go on Patreon and watch your Apache Blue porn. I mean, we're not doing anything else. I've been thinking about starting a Patreon, so why not go on there and start with your porn? So shout out to Tyrese for being a hating ass hoe. Listen to Tyrese being a hating ass bitch. Listen to him. Hurry up.
It's crazy. But yeah, it throughout my whole childhood, it was not cool to be dark skinned in the hood. It was always the light skinned Black people that seemed to have gotten all the attention and all the love and considered pretty or attractive or handsome.
And Jody, you are fucking lying. Jody, my Jody. Jody, I want to see my son. Jody, you're lying. You are fucking lying, okay? Dark-skinned men have always been in, okay? Tall, dark, and handsome, nigga. It's literally a fucking, like, nursery rhyme. So it's just like, yeah, you tried it. Like, don't get me wrong. There are some light-skinned people that get favored. But ain't no dark-skinned men. Like, dark-skinned men, I just feel like that's something that they rarely, you know... Now, if you're dark skinned and you're just Uggs, you're Uggs. So even if you were beige, bitch, you would be beige in Uggs. You can be fair skinned in Uggs. You can be honey brown in Uggs. You can be dark in Uggs, bitch. Like, I goddamn, look, I mean, look at Transparent Kiwi. It don't have nothing to do with her skin or her skin complexion or color or anything. She's just fucking Uggs. So, I mean, like her flip. So, I mean, it is what it is. But Tyrese, you're fucking lying. Okay? If you've never had a problem getting a woman or anything like that, and it's so weird that you say that when the majority of the women that you have dated have all been light skinned. Like Tyrese, Tyrese, I'm not about to do this with you. I'm not about to do this with you, Tyrese. This makes no sense. Light skinned people give favor. Are you the one giving favor? Because I'm confused. Because last I checked, you ain't had no dark skinned wife. You don't have any dark skinned children. Like, I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Like, you've never been like, that's what I'm saying. That's the pot calling the kettle. I don't like shit like that. Like, you can't sit there and have basically only dated light skinned people or other race women, not black women, just, other like racist and mixed race women. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying that you can't be sitting there saying that, oh, light skinned men have privilege, but you're giving light skinned women privilege, like over darker skinned women, because you haven't chose any of them. So whether it's your attraction, you're not attracted or anything like that, shut the fuck up. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Ain't no nigga that only dated beige about to come forward and talk about some skin favor. Like, no. Shut the fuck up. You said that like your wife is dark skinned and like the girl you're dating is dark skinned. None of them are. You tried it. Shit, I'm like, ugh. I'm like, that is so gross. Like, oh my god. Like, I'm just like, ew. Like, did he really do this? I'm like, him out of all people. Like, out of all people, you, the person that has only dated beige, that has only procreated with beige. Yeah. Talking about privilege. Right, color, it's Tyrese, period. I'm like, yeah, no, you tried it. You tried it. You tried it. But let's keep listening.
And since I've been in Hollywood, we dealt with the same thing. I just did a film with Terrence Howard, and we're able to joke about it now. I was the star of the film, and they wanted to go. They had an idea to go with someone that I won't mention, and then I suggested Terrence Howard. It's crazy, but yeah, it throughout my whole childhood, it was not cool to be dark skinned in the hood. It was always the light skinned Black people that seemed to have gotten all the attention and all the love and considered pretty or attractive or handsome. And since I've been in Hollywood, we dealt with the same thing. I just did a film with Terrence Howard, and we're able to joke about it now. I was the star of the film, and they wanted to go.
Excuse me.
They had an idea.
I don't know. Why do people keep asking me for money? Like, yeah, I'm not a broke ass bitch. My husband has 2 jobs. But I mean, why do people keep asking me for money? This is so weird. It's like the 3rd person in a row. Is y'all telling people I'm giving away money or something? Like, what is going on? Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't mind helping people, and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong. But I got family members and shit that need help. Stop asking me for money. Send me some. Shit, I don't be on here asking for money. Like, I mean, I don't. So I'm like, what is a 3rd person? Like, I'm like, wait a minute. Hold on. I know I'm not too ghetto. Because this is getting a little ghetto. So, people, I don't know. This is weird. Stop asking me for money and send me some. How about that? Because I don't be on here asking for money. So, I mean, like, what the fuck? So, I mean, just whatever. So, let's get into part 2. Like, this is so weird.
This goes to you. So, being as that I'm the star, I'm the producer of this film, it's called The System. He was thanking me for booking him for this movie, for casting him. And I'm just thinking to myself, Terrence Howard has no idea how many roles that I was about to book, and they went with him because he's the lighter skinned Black man with the green eyes.
Wow.
And
I cannot y'all just say y'all say who begging? who asking for money? I cannot with y'all in this motherfucking chat. I cannot. I cannot with y'all. I cannot. I'm sorry.
It's crazy to me. Like, I'm number one. I'm the star. I'm this blue black. You know, all of the things that I was laughed about in the hood.
Thank you, Cherise. I love you.
And then you look at Lupita. You look at kind of you know, the Viola Davises of the world, and there is this kind of this shift that has happened. This goes to you. And so, being as that I'm the star, I'm the producer of this film. It's called The System. He was thanking me for booking him for this movie, for casting him, and I'm just thinking to myself, Terrence Howard has no idea how many roles that I was about to book, and they went with him because he's the lighter skinned black man with the green eyes.
Wow.
And so it's crazy to me. Like, I'm number one, I'm the star, I'm this blue black.
Oh, Tyrese, shut up, Jody. So like, look, I just cannot with Tyrese. Like, Tyrese, no. Terrence Howard is a great actor. You're not going to take his work away from him. Okay. So whether the green eyes, the light skin, that doesn't matter. He is a great actor. That is what he came into this shit to do. You came out singing and modeling and being real gay, you know, and then you start being straight, you know, and then it just went from there. So you tried it. You're not going to take Terrence's talent away from him, just like nobody's going to take your talent away from you. You're an okay actor, great singer, you're an okay dancer, you know. So I mean, we're not going to take your talent from you. Tyrese to me can sing. I think Tyrese is a great singer. I really do. I think I love Tyrese's voice. Beautiful voice. So I'm gonna give him that. He can definitely sing. And acting wise, he's not a bad actor, you know. And Waist Deeps and the Fast and Furious is, and stuff like that. He's done a really good job, with those movies. And Transformers, he was, in the Transformers movies, Baby Boy, and just so much more, So I'm not gonna take his talent away from him either. He does have a talent when it comes to acting, because not everybody, just because you look good doesn't mean that you can do it, and he has been great. He's been a fluid, if you will, like kind of triple threat, in the industry, being able to sing, act, and dance, model. He's done all type of stuff. So, shout out to Tyrese for that. But we're not about to take people's talent away from them, and we're also not going to make it seem as if. I feel that there's more. If you think about it, there are more darker, like more melanated black actors that are big in Hollywood, like the Denzel Washingtons and, people like that, that are darker toned men. And, Chadwick, he was darker, he was melanated, So I think that a lot of those actors in Hollywood, especially black actor wise, a lot of them it's more, melanated actors than there are, like the beige ones, the light skinned ones, beach, so they're, and how I look at it, like the Angela Bassett's and, the greats, they have all the Violets and Viola Davis, people like that, the greats. So a lot of them are, especially men wise, it is more darker men, acting wise, right? The Morse Chestnuts, and stuff like that, like they're put to the what is his name? Tay Diggs, and people like that, they're put towards the forefront, with acting, the light-skinned men, like the Shamar Moores and, people like that. To me, I feel like they're put on the back burner, like that, the light-skinned men, the what's his name? Kajobi, old girl husband, he's cute, but he beige, and he don't really get all them good roles. Boris Choke, whatever his name is, him. So so to me in the industry, especially acting wise, it's more darker tone men, melanated men. Ooh, Lord, Weston Snipes, good example. But yeah, even Wesley, so there's a lot of men, that are pushed to the forefront, darker men, the black Hollywood, elite, if you will. So Terrence Howard to me is one of the beige that made it, bitch. Yeah, the Boris Cujo, Lord, him. So yeah, and Idris, good example, Idris. So I mean, people like that, they're put towards the front. So I don't really. That's what I'm saying. You're not making any sense. I think you're just excusing the fact of that you have to find something because you can't understand. why you ain't getting the roles I guess you feel like you deserve. Because I mean, you used to bitch him on about the Dwayne The Rock Johnson and the roles that he got, like when he got the spinoff to Fast and Furious. He felt like somebody like him deserved it being there since, some of the first movies, and stuff like that. So Tyrese, you're always bitching and moaning and crying and whining. Like, shut up, ho. Get your shit together. Like we're tired of you. So yeah, shut up. Thank you. Right. I'm not even gonna say right message because even in like the hip hop world, it's more of the melanated men that are pushed to the forefront. Like light skin wise, like really the only one that's conquering will be like the J. Cole and Drake. Other than that, everybody's dark, or darker, if you think about it, I mean, the really big rappers, wise, they like the lightest ones, like other than that, everybody's pretty, black, So hair flip. So yeah, I just men wise, not light skin wise. With women, I feel like it's a whole nother discussion. But with men, I just feel like he's putting too much on this because dark skinned men have always been pushed to the forefront. And they even say like light skinned niggas ain't in season no more. They don't say that about dark skinned men. They don't say things like that, about dark skinned men. Like dark skinned men ain't in season no more. No, they're definitely in season. Absolutely. The whole tall, dark, and handsome, that has nothing to do with the light skinned men. You're not dark. You have to be tall, dark, and handsome. Meal. So hair flip. So yeah, you're dumb. I just feel like this was really stupid to try to get people on the Tyrese is being discriminated against because he's dark. No, the fuck he not. No, he is not. He done slept with plenty of men in Hollywood, like allegedly Will Smith, to have got his shit together. So a shout out to Deja. Now I like Deja. Deja Harris opens up about her hair texture. She says, I'm so sad that I have my dad's hair texture. Sad because it's so much to deal with, manage. Okay. Now people been cussing my girl out. Now I like Deja. I like her. So I really do. I like Deja Harris. I think she's like the only normal Harris. Like everybody else, whatever. But she's like the only one that's normal to me. So I like her. I really like Deja, you know. And people are giving her a lot. Now, I don't really see the problem. And when I'm because I'm gonna ask the chat, I'm gonna ask you guys, so y'all tell me. What is the problem with her stating what she's stating? As black people, especially as a woman, having a certain texture of hair, it can be a lot to do with. It can be a lot to manage, at times. So I don't really see what's the problem. I don't think that, because if your hair is hard to manage, it takes a lot of time to manage it. Okay. So if your hair isn't hard to manage, and that means it's easy for you to kind of just do your hair real quick and be out the door. But if your hair is hard to manage, it can be stressful, because it's just like, well, damn, it's going to take me 2-3 hours to do this, or at least an hour or so to do, so it takes a lot of time, to like get it together, so I thought that that's what she was stating. Because, as black people, our hair texture is different, and it can be harder to manage. We don't have the Becky, to just be able to get out of the hair, bed our hairs in a nappy pony, or, in a messy bun, in a messy ponytail because we slap on it. So we just get up and take a brush and we just brush on our hair, and then we just put a ponytail on it. And then we go brush our teeth, or you wash your fears. Or, like, no, that's not a black girl with harder texture hair to deal with story. No, she waking up, her hair already tied down. Then she gotta, take the scarf off and she gotta get the comb, start combing. Like it's a lot. So it's a lot to do. It's like what she's saying. When you're on the go and your hair is hard to manage, it's hard to be on the go, bitch. It's hard to be on the go when your hair is hard to manage. So I don't feel like she was saying like, like I literally hate it. It's just like, I hate that it's hard to manage, is what I thought she was saying. Not that I hate my hair texture literally. Like, I hate my 4C. Like, I don't feel like that's what she was saying. I don't feel like she was Doja elfing the situation. I just think she was just saying that it's hard to manage. She didn't say too much to deal with manage. She said out of her own mouth, like she said that, Nobody had to say something to her, and then she come back and say like, no, I mean like it's too hard to manage. Like no, she said it from jump. So like that's why I feel like what she's saying. Like my daughter, her hair, she got our hair. Like from my side of the family, like me, especially my hair used to be real long. It's always been longer than transferring to Key Beach. So girl, I used to literally be able to hair flip because my shit was so long down my back beach. So but it was a lot to deal with. Like my hair was a lot. Like it was a lot to deal with. Like I hated when my hair was down. That's why I always had to braid it. Because it was so much to deal with when it was down because it was so fucking much of it. And it was just a lot. So hair flat. So I get where she's coming from. My daughter is the same way. Like her hair is it's a lot to deal with. Because if she don't wash it and keep it washed and conditioned and stuff like that, like, but it's her hair is really long, like it's almost been to her butt before, how long her hair has been, so, but it is a lot to deal with, but now she manages to, I'll be so proud of my baby. I'll be like, oh girl, but she super manages her hair now and, takes care of it. Now she loves her hair, now, because before she wanted to cut it. That's how I knew that it's a lot because she wanted to cut it short. She's like, Dad, can I do like a bob, or something like that? I'm like, because if you cut your hair, I'm telling you, it ain't just gonna grow back right away. So you're gonna be disappointed if you don't like it, stuff like that. But, once she cut it, she never wants to cut it again. So she went from this is too much to deal with to now I need it, type of situation. So now you can't get her to cut her hair, unless she cut her split ends, she's not cutting her hair. That's just how it is. But yeah, because you don't know what you got until it's gone. So when she had, because we let her cut her hair. She cut it to her shoulders, and it was cute. She had it in really cute styles, and she would put the little kinky curls on it. It was real cute. But she missed her hair, like she really missed it. But it was much easier to deal with while it was shorter. But then once it started to grow back, she was just like never again, and she hasn't cut her hair since. Unless she's cutting her split ends. But other than that, she don't get a haircut no more. She'd be like, bump salons and all that. She stay out of the salons now. Ever since she cut a beach. So maybe that's what Deja needs to do. Maybe she needs to cut it to see what it's like, short. And if it's easier to manage short. And if she doesn't like it, then just grow it back out and figure out a different way to, tame it. It's all different type of methods now, especially with women. Women are very creative, especially Black women. So it's all type of stuff and remedies, stuff that they doing and that they trying, to be able to, hair that is more coarse to be able to manage, So I would say get in YouTube, girls. A lot of Black creators on here, a lot of Black women on here with creator channels that would do wonders, for your hair. So that would be my advice. I don't think that she was trying to be disrespectful, or anything like that. I really don't. I just think that she was just like, oh, when you're sitting there doing something, if your hair is like pissing you off because your hair is not like doing what you want it to do, or it's not like, so you just like, ugh, so it's just like a frustrated moment. I don't think that she was really trying to be, like disrespect the Black woman's hair. Like, I don't think that that's what she meant by it. But let me get into our comments. Lord, it's a lot of them. Okay, so okay, hold on, okay. So Sherilyn says she did nothing wrong. She's allowed to tell her truth. Natural hair takes time and dedication. Who, you said that so well. You said that so well. Shout out to Sherilyn. Monica said, I want to see a picture. Girl, are you go on? Go on Transrena, keep it. But yeah, I'll put it up a picture of when my hair was really long. I sure will. I was a very bad exhibition on these tools, girl. Cleopatra said just comb and condition. That too. Yeah, she absolutely could do something. That's what I'm saying. I think that, Deja's, she's spoiled. So I feel like other people have always been doing her hair. So now that she's older and an adult and she's like more responsible for her hair, although she still gets it done, I think that that's probably why it's harder for her to manage. Maybe, somebody could have, her mom or could have taught her better when it comes to her hair, instead of just getting it done, because a lot of moms on the go just, like to take their kids to other people to get their hair done. A lot of moms, unless they absolutely have to, there are a lot of moms that won't do their kid hair, like they'll them to people and have other people do their hair, and stuff like that. They're like, yeah, I'm not doing nothing with all this shit, girl. Let me see what's the name doing. Let me see what your auntie doing, or my cousin, or my friend down the street that braid. So a lot of moms, especially like with kids going to school, they have other people do it. Like they don't do their kids' hair. So their kid is so used to getting their hair done, to where they don't necessarily take care of it. Like the micro braids, when the micro braids, a lot of black girls, have micro braids in, and they have them in for a long time, like 3 to 6 months, or, however long they choose to have them in. And a lot of times they take their hair down, wash and condition it, and then they'll get it braided again. So it's, I think probably has a lot to do with it too. A lot of moms, especially ones that are on the go, ones that are working and doing other stuff, they have other people do it. We have the only hair that you do anything to. No, I do agree with that. I do agree with that. I do. Um, Mine is in 4C. When it's straightened, all I get is compliments. I love your hair like that. People act like they don't see what we all know. No, I agree with too. Because that's another thing I said with my daughter. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to stop straightening your hair so much. Because she does straighten her hair a lot, and we've talked about it. I'd be like, do you get more compliments to your hair? Because I'm like, because when she wets her hair and like just put like conditioner, like, and wets it and conditions it, it's like a curly, so it's really cute. It's like a natural curl, that it has on its own. It's just a natural, I love it. I think it's beautiful. And it's always straightened, so I just be like, I'm like, do you like it better straightened, or is it the people at school? They like it better straightened. Because like, what is this? Because at home she'll walk around sometimes, like with her hair just natural, and and just be free. And then by Sunday night, she in there. I'd be like, wait a minute. I'm like, hold up, So yeah, I do think that I think it's other people's opinion that makes her, want to do more. Yep, my hair has grown since I let the shedding weave life go. A lot of women switched over to wigs and just let their hair be natural because it grows more, it grows faster, it's longer, it's more healthier. And while a lot of women don't get braids anymore because of, I heard a lot of breakage, and stuff like that can happen from it. Shoot, my daughters still have trauma over my doing their hair. Yeah, my daughters too. They hate it. Hmm. They hate it. Absolutely hate it, because I know we can't. I'm all about, like, you just can't go somewhere with me and you gotta look the parts, okay? So even if it's just a little ponytail or something, like, it gotta be right. Otherwise, your ass is staying here. Um, Natural hair comes with research and it takes time. That's fine, but you can't be lazy. I agree. No, yeah, dealing with black hair is a whole nother story. Micros will make your hair grow and break it off at the same damn time. Absolutely. I know a lot of people that should be long as fuck right here, but then when it gets to the end, all that breakage and all this shit, by the time you comb it out, yeah, like, where did it go? Like you said, girl, I thought I had butters, bitch. Wait a minute. Um, Philly says, didn't Shikani do her and Tiny's hair? Yes, yes. That's what I'm saying. When you're so used to getting your hair done, that's a big deal. Yeah, I used to I used to be a braids type of girl, but not lately. Yeah, I think a lot of women are transitioning out of braids, and I think it's more so becoming like a summer thing. Like, I see a lot of black women especially have braids in the summer, and then when it come winter, they back to like whether it's a sew in or a lace front or just a wig, they back in there, letting their hair grow back out, So I know a lot of girls that do that, like they'll do braids over the summer, and then natural hair over the winter, and then braids in the summer. So yeah, I don't think Tiny is Deja's mother, right? No, Tiny's not Deja's mother. No, her mother is a beautiful black woman. No, Tiny is not. That girl spoiled. Call it what it is. Agreed. That's what I said. I think she's spoiled. I did say that. I did. I do. I think she's spoiled. Chase Ryder said, I saved a ton of money doing my hair and my daughters. Agreed. Girl, because that shit can be spendy. My daughter went to go get her hair braided one time. I forgot what type of braid she got. And I'm like, okay, what I owe you, girl? She was like, 250. I was like, 250. I said, girl, I bought the hair. I bought the hair. I was like, oh my God. 250, girl, you like, I like you, bitch, and you ain't getting no tip. Because I feel like you threw that 50 on there. You could have just let it be 200. Girl, that shit is expensive. I'm like, wait a minute, $250 fucking dollars. I said, for what? It ain't even, you didn't even do that good of a job. Like, girl, you tried it, but she did do a good job. She laid it. It was laid. It was cute. But still, I was like, well, damn, $250 fucking dollars. You can do hair treatment with braids to keep it from falling out. Recently learned that. Absolute C. And see, Deja, it's all type of stuff out here, girl. It's all type of stuff out here. Mel says so many hair care professionals in ATL. This girl has no reason to complain. She's complaining when I feel like she's complaining because she's having to do it. You know, if she's not doing it, she ain't gonna care. But I feel like it's, you know, she constantly have other people doing her hair. This is how it starts. Well, how it starts. Listen, I ain't got a tip next time. Lower your prices. That's the tip, right, girl? Because I wouldn't dare give her a tip. I'm like, girl, you tried it. $250, $40. Hairstylists be acting like you slept with their man. How aggressive they be. They do, and they be wanting their money. They be wanting their ain't no payments. And all right, bundles is very costly, Island. Girl, shit, girl, I thought I could go get the little cheap weave because I'm like, well, what did she tell me what weave to get? You know, when I went to the store, she was like, well, go to Sally's or wherever and get this. So I got to Sally's, girl, and it was like $70, $80 a bag. I'm like, well, my daughter got a lot of hair. I'm like, so how many bags am I supposed to get? She was like, get like at least 10. And you want me to pay you $250? And you want me to buy 10 bags of $70, $80 hair? Okay. I'm like, first of all, how long this shit gonna last? Cause girl. So I mean, girl, that shit was spendy, really spendy. So I'd be like, damn, women, girl, y'all go through a lot. I'm cool with my barber. That's why I say I love being a boy. Mm-hmm. Her problem is she doesn't feel like her hair texture matches her skin tone. Jasmine, that is the mean. Jasmine, I like Deja. Jasmine. Jasmine, be nice. Shasta, she said no synthetic, period. Because girl, I was thinking that was gonna be like the $7, $8 bags, girl. I was trying to get my Tasha Talks Truth. Because you know, Tasha Talks Truth, she gonna get that $6, $7 bag of hair, girl. So I was trying to go get that. Slum said never shop at Sally's. Well, I had to leave, you're right, because Sally's didn't have the hair. So I had to leave. I had to go to this other shop because Sally's didn't have it. The hair that I was supposed to get. They didn't have it. So you're right. Because I got her some, what did I get her from Sally's? I got her some, what's the names? Bonnets. I bought her some cute little bonnets from Sally's. But that was it. Because they didn't have the hair that we were looking for. So she was like, "What, girl? I don't know what to do. Yeah, no, look, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm a boy. I am a boy. I'm a real boy. Like I'm not that gay. I am not that gay. I promise you. I am not that gay. I have never been that gay before in my life. I have never been that motherfucker gay. You say weave, I'm gonna go to Google. I have no idea. Nothing. I'm not about to act like I know. No, I don't. I have no motherfucking idea. I am not that gay. I am not. Y'all tried it. I don't. I don't. I'm not that gay. In hair stores and stuff like lost. Makeup stores, lost. I don't go in them places because I don't know what I have no reason. I'm a boy. Ain't no boxes and ain't none of that in here. My God. Ain't no door or nothing like that in here. What the fuck I'm in here for? Like, and my children ain't old enough to wear makeup. My daughter's about to be 13. She'll try it. Now, when she's 15, we'll talk about it. But until then, you ain't about to clog your pores, all that shit. You ain't white. You're a piece of it. You know, so it's just like, girl, no. So my children don't wear makeup and stuff. So I have no reason to be in the makeup aisle. I have no reasons to be able to wear the panties and bras and tall heels, long heels. I have no reason to be over there. I have no reason at all whatsoever. If I'm not with no female, if I ain't taking no female, it ain't tricking if you got it. If I ain't taking no female shopping, I ain't got no reason to go into Victoria's Secret. What the fuck am I going in there for? Ain't nothing in there for me. Last time I was in Victoria's Secret was with Tiff West. Big Dot. Like, that was the last time I was in there. Like, other than that, and she was in there. I was just following her around holding her purse and shit. And holding her stuff that she was getting. But, like, other than that, I have no reason to go in there. Like, I have no reason. Here, flip. But that was literally the last time I was in motherfucking Victoria's Secrets was with Tiff West. That was the last time I was there. So, see here, there she go. We did. See? So, yeah, I was in there holding her purse and shit. Like, other than that, I have no reason to be in here. So I be lost, though. I be lost in the type of places. I ain't got no reason to be in here. So shout out to Melanie. My hair care journey been crazy, but I am learning. Absolutely, girl. It's a process with our hair, girl. It is a process, girl. She's my 6-year-old is trying makeup here, looking like Annabelle. Trying to walk out the look. Well, I can't wait till my kids, like, when they do get to that age, girl. I'm gonna be like, look at y'all trying to leave my house, girl. Are you gonna look real cute downstairs in the living room with that makeup on? Because that's how I'm gonna be. After that, I'm like, oh, girl, you're gonna be cute as hell in the kitchen. But then, because you're not leaving here in that. Yeah, absolutely not. But girl, you're gonna be cute as fuck in the kitchen, girl, with them smoky eyes, bitch, in there in front of the TV. Girl, you gonna be cute as hell in there on the TV. Or wherever I go. Where we going? Because that'd be the only way you can be able to wear makeup out. Like, where we going? Who house we going to? What we doing when we get over there? Cause yeah, you tried. Yeah, girl, you can be real cute downstairs in the bathroom, but downstairs in the basement, outside in the garage with that microphone, girl. You can be cute as hell on my property. You absolutely is, girl. Girl, the only mirror you're gonna be looking in is the ones in the house. You ain't gonna wear that shit. Absolutely not. Hair flip. So yeah. So shout out to Deja for telling her truth. Like, leave my girl alone. I like Deja. Like, leave her alone. She didn't mean nothing by it, y'all. And y'all know y'all can be mean. So look at this hoe making sure she get COVID. Look at her. Look at Xavier. Look at this hoe making sure she get COVID. Look. Just a stupid bitch. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Get it, girl. Ugh! Look at you, Azalea. Bitch, you still gross. You're still gross. You're still gross. Nicki Minaj would never. You're still gross, girl. Ew. Get your skinny ass up. Her nasty ass sitting there getting splinters and shit in her feet and the side of her leg, doing all this stupid white people shit. We don't do all of that. What is this? What do you call it? And why is you dragging your leg like that on that wood? Rough ass skin. The fuck wrong with Rafiki? Like, girl, what is wrong with you? My God. You can't convince me she don't stink. I don't give a fuck. Perfume or not. There's a lot of bitches that put perfume over funk. It's a lot of them that do. And she look like she don't shower till she stink. And say, girl, I don't like you. I really don't. And I really don't like how you came for Onika Mirage, girl. I really don't appreciate that. You tried it. But girl, yeah, get up off this motherfucking wood floor, girl. Like, get up. This is dumb. This is so stupid. I'm like, what is she doing? I'm like, yeah, girl, Nikki would never. Oh, no. No. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. This is a motherfucking mess. But let's watch it again. Go. Ugh. Get up, girl. Get up. Look at her. Thank you, Sonya, girl. Look at her. Go, girl. Go, girl. Look at this stupid bitch. Look at her. Oh my God. Go, girl. Look at this stupid bitch. Girl, she is stupid. I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna kick my leg, kick my leg, kick my leg, kick my leg, and then I'ma stand up. I have COVID now. I'm COVID-19, variant positive. Boom, girl. Boom, girl. Boom, girl. Boom, girl. You're just a dumbass bitch. Like, I be trying to like you, Isaiah. I just can't, girl. I cannot with you, girl. Mm-mm. Girl, I cannot. You funky bitch. And you should have talked about Onika Mirage. I do not appreciate that hoe. And I'm not scared of you, bitch. So, yeah, I don't like her. She tried to. Now look at Kyle. Look at how she looking, girl. No, I think Kyle look good. Like y'all tried it. Go on the mouth. Kaya, you look good, girl. Kaya look good, bitch. Kaya is slaying on you who is baby. So shout out to Kaya. I think Kaya look good. I think she look real good. I seen Bobby Lights all up in the comments being Bobby Lights. Yeah. But Kaya, you look good, girl. Anybody say you don't look good, girl, they hating. Girl, you look good. Okay, with a T at the end of. I think Kai looks great. I really do. I think Kai looks beautiful. I do. I think Kai looks great. Absolutely. I think anybody that says anything disrespectful about her is just hating. Like honestly, because this is fire. This is great. I love the hair. I love the African tribal, type of look. I think she looks incredible. I really do. I don't think she overdid the surgery that she got years ago because it's like a year or so ago. When she had got it. I think Kai looks. Kai, you better show these bitches. This is how you show these who it's baby. When hoes got their name in your mouth, yeah, this is how you pull up. This is how you pull up. So shout out to Kaya. I think you look amazing. You look so little. You look so short. You look so cute, girl. So shout out to Kaya. I think she looks great. Like I saw this, I was just like, yes, Kaya. So yeah, I'm here for it. I think Kaya looks amazing. I do. So shout out to Kaya. You look good, girl. So come out with some new music, girl, and come out and talk on these whole speech. Because I love Kaya's music. I've always been a fan of all of her music. So yeah, so shout out to Kaya. Kaya, you look good, baby. So I don't give a damn what nobody say. Put some respect on her motherfucking name, and she look better than the motherfucking Bassett's hound. So I don't give a good goddamn what a beige bitch cousin got to say. You look good, Kaya. You look very good. So girl, bask in this because you look absolutely amazing. Michael Blake. What the fuck? Weird. So yeah, move right along. But shout out to Kaya. You look good, girl. You look good, girl. She looks good. I'm like, yo, Kaya. But now let's get into T.I. and today's daughter Eris. Please stop trying to make Eris happen. She's a beautiful little girl, absolutely is, but we don't give two fucks about her. Please stop showing her in a way of like trying to make her something. Let her be a kid. She's a beautiful little girl, and I think that she should just be able to live her life instead of y'all already trying to Michael Jackson the situation to make her a star by the time she's 5 years fucking old. Let the girl be great. Let her be great. Absolutely. So stop trying to make her happen. We don't give a damn about this little girl. All I care about her is that she go to school, she can be raised properly, and she gets the whatever she needs to make it to adulthood and be her own woman one day and decide if this is what she wants to do. But she's a child, and I feel that we should let her be that. The consistently posting her and stuff like this also makes your child a target. I don't know why y'all be so happy to feed pedos, that be out here surfing the web for pictures of little girls and little boys, and shit. I don't, especially as a celebrity. This is the type of field that you are in. I can post a picture of my kid and they get 100 likes. You're going to post a picture of your kid and they get damn near a million. So that means there's a million different people that know who she is, what she looks like. And I can guarantee you out of those a million people, not everybody's are thinking good. Not all of those are 100 are a million likes of people that want the best for her. I can promise you that. So please let this baby be a baby. I would appreciate that. She's a beautiful little girl and has a bright future, very smart. All of those things. She has a bright future if this is something that she wants to do. But y'all know how fame is, you know how it goes. You see how it has affected your family. Why draw this girl into that as well? And you as parents are allegedly predators. So yeah, here flip. Stop trying to make her happen. It's really gross. I'm over it. I'm tired of y'all posting her. She has her own, IG, her own YouTube, all of this shit. I'm sick of her. I really am. I'm tired of seeing this little kid. She shouldn't be coming up in my mentions. I'm just like, this is weird. Why is she here? I don't follow children. I don't do that. I don't follow any kids. I don't care how cute they are. I don't. I follow a fan page of Cardi's daughter, and that's a fan page. It's not like literally culture, sitting there posting. When if Papa Bear gets his own fan page where people, I'm a follow it too because he's super cute. So I mean, they're cute kids. I don't mind seeing people's kids and watching them grow, and things like that. But I'm not following them and liking posts. Like you can go look on Culture. I don't like maybe like one or two cute little posts of Culture and Cardi on them. But other than that, every time they drop a picture of her, I'm not liking it. I don't know. I just kind of find it weird. Why is SeanDavieWay liking every single picture of Culture? This is a child. Like, yeah, I'm not a fan of her. Beautiful little girl, but there's nothing to be a fan. I'm a fan of her mom, but I'm not a fan of her. I want her to grow, and be great. Just like Eris. I want Eris to grow and be great. It's nothing against her. She has nothing to do with nothing. She is an innocent girl. She has nothing. Beautiful little girl. She has nothing to do with anything. No disrespect towards her little beautiful self. Nothing. But still at the same time, I just think that just let her be a kid. She doesn't need to be noticed everywhere she goes, or people need to be walking up to her, wanting to take a picture with her, and shit like that. Like, that's gross. Like, I'm just saying, here, Flip. I'm just saying, it's just that you just never know what people's intentions are. So I think she's a little young for all of this. But hey. And that's what it is. That's what I like about Culture and Cardi and Nicki and Papa Bear. They show their kids at times. It's just not every time you look up, they're like, no, like they're in a different realm. They're being followed in a different type of way. Like that's what I love about Beyonce and people like that. Like they don't just post their kids. They post them ever so often. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think that's wonderful. But imagine how big Blue Ivy, if she had Instagram, how many followers she would have already. Imagine if Blue Ivy had a Twitter. I think the most she's ever had is like a TikTok, and I think it was like anonymous. With the TikTok that she had. But they don't have any social media. None of them. Blue, Sir, and their social media be lit. Their mama got over 200 million motherfucking followers. So imagine how many they have. Excuse me, ladies. Fucking niggas. So imagine how many they have. They have a lot. So I just think this is too much. I like that they keep their people that keep their kids private. Like Swiss Beats and Alicia Keys, they son ain't got no motherfucking YouTube and shit, and all of that. Like, I mean, for what? There's really no need. If they want to go watch it, let them watch. I mean, certain things, but they don't really need to be a part of it. That's how I look at it. So because they're kids, just let them be kids. Not they 10, to 12 or 13 want to, do stuff like this. But look at her posing like that with her hip out and toe out and all that. Pedos like shit like this, girl. The fuck? And then she got on a little midriff and stuff like that. I'm just like, this is a little much. Like I don't feel like she needs to be out here. I don't feel like she needs to be out here. That's just in my opinion. My baby ain't about to be sitting there with her piece of her stomach showing in no picture with her. I just whatever. Moving right along. He checking Deja Hyman, but the baby girl standing outside with a midriff on. I just don't get it. I don't get it. So, Sweetie says she is not back for Quavo. Now y'all know people have been speculating, that they've been spending quiet time together and they've been hanging out. But Sweetie said, I'm not back with that nigga. So, good. Because you like to take people Xboxes and shit, and we ain't got time for that and running elevators and shit with them. We don't have time for all that shit, grabbing people jewelry and you trying to take their Call of Duty and all of that. Girl, we ain't got time for that. We like Call of Duty. We like Call of Duty. You try it. So I'm glad they're not back together. I'm glad she ain't got to feel like she got to run out the house or run out the apartment screaming all this weird ass shit. So shout out to Sweetie and Quavo for not getting back together because I don't think that they should. I don't. And I'm not gonna say that the whole relationship was toxic, but if that's how it ended, that means this is kaput. Like in this shit, walk away. Like why you can, because it seems to me that things would have gotten worse, not better. So shout out to Sweetie and Quavo for not getting back together. And Sweetie, I'm still waiting for you to bite that burger. I have not seen you bite the burger yet or eat none of the nuggets. So until you eat that meal, I'm not eating it. Mm-mm. I feel like you don't trust this, so neither the fuck am I. Sweetie, you haven't ate none of the meal. Girl, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You haven't ate none of the meal. You ain't took a bite out of shit or nothing. So if you're not going to eat it, neither am I. How about that? Period. So yeah, girl, you try it. So she won't eat it, so neither will I. So yeah, move right along from Sweetie and Quavo. Y'all know I like Quavo. I like Sweetie too, but I like Quavo more. Um, and so Chloe Bailey, y'all know I'm obsessed with her. Is preparing to drop her solo debut album soon. She says, I have to be on my own, to be on my own, my voice, and be proud and confident in what I am able to bring to the table. Now, I said this a long time ago on YouTube on a show. I did a show and I talked about Chloe and Halle. And I said, and y'all gave me so much in the comments. Everybody was just like, no, we love them. We love them. I never said that I didn't love Chloe and Halle together. I just felt like Chloe needed to separate. I always said that. I'm like, Chloe is a standalone star. She really is. She's a standalone star. And she needs to separate from her sister because I feel like the directions that they want to go musically are completely different. It's like Holly gives me more of a classical ballad, type of singer, like a Leona Lewis, like somebody like that. Great singer. Holly's a great singer. Beautiful girl, great singer. But with Chloe, I just feel like Chloe has the it factor. Chloe is that girl. Chloe could be massive if she plays her cards right and if she plays her voice right. She cannot cater to her voice. And at the same time, she has to be a standalone, because people are still going to compare. Like, hey, well, should she get back with her sister? And I do think that her and her sister should collaborate again in the future. I do. I don't think that they should, separate fully. They're great together. But I do think that Chloe has always been a superstar. She is a star. The girl has talent. She can sing, she can produce, she can write. She can do a lot of things. So that this girl is one to be reckoned with. And with the right team, Chloe could go far. She could go really far. I think a lot of people underestimate her, but she has the Beyonce type of quality to me. The performance wise, Chloe is a hell of a performer. This girl can dance. She got the looks. She got the walk. She has the it factor. Her Chloe got it. Chloe got it. Chloe, to me, could be the next Beyonce if she plays her cards right. And not comparing them, just saying like Chloe could have that type of massive fan base because people love a girl that is beautiful, that can sing, that can dance. Like they love that. They love the Aaliyahs, Beyonce, even like people like Madonna, people like they love the Britney Spears. And, people love those type of girls, especially the ones that can move. Like gay people love Sierra, especially like the gay people. We love people like Sierra, Mariah Carey, Beyonce, Destiny's Child. We love those type of people, the performers. And Chloe is a performer. She is a1 entertainer. So if I'm just hoping that this album goes accordingly because I think she has it. I really do, and I just hope she's marketed correctly. So I'm really excited for her. Really excited for her. So shout out to my boo Chloe. I don't really care to acknowledge the fact about Normani not being to the VMAs. Normani girl, you have been gone for years. Absolutely. It's not like Cardi was going to be performing with you. And the song Rumors is bigger than the song that you did with Cardi. So by that song being bigger, no disrespect, obviously I feel like Lizzo and Cardi would be a shoe-in, to perform. So I don't know if your team didn't handle things properly so that you should have been at the VMAs, especially if Cardi's allegedly, I don't know, but allegedly if Cardi's going to be there performing Rumors with Lizzo. I mean, bang for the buck to where it could have been two performances at once. Cardi could have came out at the end of Lizzo's song and, stayed out there and did part of your song. And then you came out and performed Wild Side. They could have killed two birds with one stone, especially with the songs coming out so closely together. So I just feel that if Normani was not invited to the VMAs to perform, it's somebody on her team, that didn't do what was, needed. The VMAs offer people to perform, but there are also people that team who send in requests, for their artists to be able to perform. So if you don't have the Nicki Minaj, Cardi B type of fame, then and type of fan base, then it's best that your team gets with the VMAs themselves. So Chloe will be performing at the VMAs, and I'm very happy about that. And I don't think it has anything to do with Normani. I think Normani should just be happy for her. That's it. And Normani has performed at the VMAs, so it's not like she's a stranger. She had a great performance when she performed Motivation at the VMAs. She did a great job. So, her flip. So if you didn't get invited, you should probably talk to your team, girl. Somebody getting fired. So yeah, shout out to my boo Chloe. Love her. Move right along. So speaking of Chloe, look at Beyonce just out here looking like Beyonce. Look at Beyonce. Look at Beyonce. Look at her. Look at this fucking Virgo. Look at Beyonce. Look at her. Hurry up. I love Beyonce. Look at her in all her glory. Oh my God. Beyonce, you look amazing. You look incredible. Girl, you look incredible. Beyonce, I want her to be my mom. Look at Beyonce, bitch. Like, oh my God. Like, Beyonce is bad. Yes, Beyonce. Like, oh my God. 3 churn. That husband she got later. Girl, look at her. Ooh, Beyonce, girl, you look good, girl. I am so happy. Oh, Beyonce, you look good. Beyonce, you are fine as fuck. Like, girl, Beyonce slay. Like, look at Beyonce. Look at her. Oh my God. Like, what's to be mad at? What's to be mad? I don't want to hear nothing about that damn diamond. I don't want to hear nothing about that. Look at her. She can afford a blood diamond. She ain't never bought one. So what's the problem? Like, I mean, whatever. Look at her. Look at Blue Ivy and Rue and Surrey. Mama. Ooh, she look good. So look Beyonce, and she's finally about to turn 40. So and look at her. Girl, you look good. She gives me hope that I'm still gonna be a very badass bitch in my 40s bitch. She gives me hope. People like her give me hope. So shout out to Beyonce. And she could have gotten all type of plastic surgery. She could have told her. Have y'all seen Tamar Braxton new face? Actually, let me pull that shit up. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I gotta pull it up. Did y'all see Tamar Braxton new surgery? Did y'all see this fool? Did y'all see this Muppet? Hold on. Hold on, let me see if this is it. No, this is not that. Hold on. Let me show y'all this real quick. Sorry to get off subject. Yep, here we go. Girl. Look at this shit. Hurry up. Lord, it's the ad. Or is it down at the bottom? No, it's right here. Closer. Okay, I gotta show y'all this. Look at her face. Because Beyonce could have been doing all this. Look at this girl face. Look at her face. This is recent. Look at this girl. Hurry up, ad.
Something. Yeah, I was trying to find something. Something, very much something. Yeah, I was trying to find something to talk about. I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something. Yeah, I was trying to find something. Something, very much something. Yeah, I was trying to find something to talk about. I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something.
Mm-mm.
I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something. Y'all always trying to find something, something, very much something. Y'all always trying to find something to talk about. I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something.
Now she can't convince me. Look at Tamar. Look at her.
Y'all always trying to find something.
This could have been Beyonce. She decided not to. Beyonce looked good. Now this is recent, so I don't know if this is a recent surgery or what, because they just showed footage of Tiana or her dancing in a bar and to Jocelyn's song, and there was her face didn't look like this. So she does this meme on TikTok, and everybody was more alarmed at her face to where they couldn't even pay attention to TikTok because they couldn't get over her face. They're just like, well, girl, what's going on? Like, girl. So I don't know if it's just a recent surgery and the swelling just hasn't went down yet, but she definitely her face is altered. I mean, especially for her cheek to be poking. Look, you see how her cheek is poking out on. Now I get it, she's laying down, so the imagery is going to be a little different, laying down with the face because your skin goes, So I mean, it's a little different. I get it, but still at the same time, you can clearly see that there's some type of recent surgery that was done. So shout out to the women that want to keep. That's why I say black women. I really don't care when y'all, the BBLs, although they're very dangerous. Just leave your face alone. Leave your face alone. That's my only advice. That's my only advice. Just please leave your face alone. Leave your face alone. So Beyonce looked damn good. Just saying, because she could be walking around looking like Tamar, and Tamar ought to be ashamed of herself. Keep fucking with her face, and she's a beautiful woman. And so Kanye West just dropped his highly anticipated album Donda. Now y'all know Drake came forward. If you didn't know, Donda was originally supposed to, well, the new release date before it came out, pretty much today. Yeah, today. It was supposed to come out on September 3rd, the same time as Drake's album, Certified Playboy. So I'm assuming that, Kanye dropped his album today so that he didn't have to necessarily compete with sales or streams when it came to Drake. Because all of it's gonna be at least 4 or 5 songs of Kanye's on the top 5 on Billboard by next week. So because he's that nigga. So we're gonna go on Station Head and we're gonna listen to a couple of the tracks. So we're gonna go on Station Head in like the next 20 minutes. So we're gonna go on Station Head and listen to some of the tracks because the album dropped today. So we're gonna go over there and listen to some. So because I haven't heard it yet, so I'm gonna listen to it with you guys. It's my first time hearing it too. So we'll just listen to like a track or two, and then we'll get into some commentary. But yeah, so we're gonna go over to Station Head and listen to Donda. It is officially out. So we're gonna go listen to a track or two of that, and I'm gonna get your opinion on that. So and then on top of that, we're gonna also talk about this on Station Head. Nene Leakes tries to read a fan and open up about Greg not doing well. So allegedly, Greg is dying. So I will give you details about Greg. Y'all know I love Greg. I love Greg. I cannot fucking stand Nene, but I love Greg. I think Greg is such a good man, and I think that he really meant well. So we're gonna talk about that. Allegedly, Nene says that Greg is basically living in his last days. That Greg is dying. So, and I find it mighty weird as Nene is giving this information with people calling her out as rude. So, Nene, I'm not gonna say that you don't care in what's happening with Greg, but I've always felt that you low key have wanted Greg to pass on. I think that you want to move on with your life. And I think that you find that harder to do with Greg still being here on earth because you feel like you owe him. Greg took you out of the strip club, Nene, and that can mean a lot to a person, to where you're pulling me out of a really bad situation and placing me into a situation where I'm getting nothing but love, care. On top of that, a beautiful home, given a beautiful family, and you feel as if you owe them. You feel as if I have to, stick with you because of what you did for me. So you become burdened with an energy of you feel like you have to take care of this person because they did it for you. But it's like if somebody did something for you, how much is enough? Like when have you paid them back? It's how I look at it. If somebody's done something for you, say you are going to pay them back so that you can be even. You know, what's enough? Like, when is it kaput? When are you done? Paying them? When it's like I'm done. The fuck. So shout out to Nene, and we're gonna get into that about Greg allegedly dying. I love Greg. I really do. I really like Greg. I feel really bad for Greg. And we're also gonna get into. Oh no, we already talked about that. Didn't we? We already talked about that. Okay, so yeah, and Ari and motherfucking Bobby Lights. We're gonna get into that too. Um, Ari. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. Ari and Bobby Lights. We're gonna get into that too. And I'm gonna hit up radio and see if radio gonna let me finish interviewing him. So actually, let me hit him up right now. Hold on. Let me hit up him right now because I want my motherfucking interview. Yesterday he was talking about he took a nap. I'm like, I don't give a damn about you taking no baby, no motherfucking I got bipolar nap. Hold on. Let me see. Ooh. Let's message him. I'm about to message him right now. Cause he owe me. He owe me a motherfucking interview. He does. Yeah, we're live. You should have. I'ma be nice. I'ma be nice. Y'all go tell Wiley I'ma be nice. Y'all go over there, message Wiley and tell Wiley that he owes us a motherfucking interview. And yeah, and tell him I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be really nice. I'm not gonna say many disrespectful things. Absolutely not. I'm gonna be. My disrespect will be low. It's not gonna be high. Because I'm not no fake ass bitch. So I'm not about to sit there and act like gross. So yeah, y'all let him know I'm gonna be probably nice. And that's it. So yeah, I love you guys. So we're about to go live on Station Head in about 10 minutes here, 10-20 minutes. I'm about to see if I can get in touch with radio. And we will be over there to talk about these topics, and we'll be over here to talk about and interview him about some things. So y'all come on over there. I love y'all, and thank you so much for joining me. I love you. And until the next show, hope you guys have fun. Bye. Yeah. Hair flip. Yeah, I'm a badass bitch. I don't like it. Hair flip. Yeah. Oh my god. So you guys should be happy. Oh my goodness. Hair flip. But anyways, hair flip. Hair flipping on these hoes. Hi.